Hi guys, welcome to Digital Investments. Today I wanted to give a quick news on what is happening around global because things are looking good, but please be careful because what I'm about to share, it is not looking good at all. So as you all know, why Nifty and Nasdaq is going on a crazy bull run right now. But what is causing the markets to rally? What is causing the markets to rally so much? As you all know, US and reach have reached trade deal, but I have always said this multiple times. This, yeah, always we see new US Iran trade deal reach, peace deal reach. I don't know why I keep saying peace deal reached, peace deal reached. But this time they do speak about signing. So this is like what is reacting. It's like markets are pumping like crazy, and we could see a very good bull run in Nifty tomorrow as well. Market is reacting completely to this news. What does the peace deal say? uh, it a permanent and immediate cessation of hostile on all front, including Lebanon, complete lifting of the naval blockade within 30 days, U.S. commitment to withdraw its forces from Iran war. Draft also mentions the suspension of sanctioned oil sales, reaching a pre-agreement on nuclear issues. This is crucial here because this could lead that if no nuclear deal is react, everything could whatever the Nasdaq and Nifty has gained could all be going back. And the release of $24 billion in Iran assets. So this is not important. Uh, this is what is very crucial. Uh, this is what is very crucial here. Now what Nasdaq was pumping this much. What Nasdaq was pumping this much was completely on a news that Iran deal reached, but there was no talk about signing. So now there's a talk about signing and negotiation of nuclear. This is going new, of course, new negotiation of nuclear is going to take time, but 60 days is what if is reached. Market is reacting to that. If the 60 days talk of nuclear is reached, uh, this could be crash all. It would go on a crazy dirt. But what happened? This could be a buy the news, sell the rumor. You're not. You should be considering that as well. Buy the news, sell the rumor. When Iran deal does reach, market could crash. Like market if Iran deal reaches, this could be sell the news because Nasdaq is already at almost is reaching its new all-time high. It could reach. But what happened? The nuclear deal didn't go what planned. This could crash even further and come to my target of where I would start accumulating US markets. And what's even more fascinating to me, the cracks could be even worse. This is what US is. This is, I don't know why market isn't pricing it this. $300 billion compensation for reconstruction fund. This is like what US has already spent 2 billion on this war, and adding another three and added 2 trillion to its debt, and adding another $3 billion. It's only going to be good works, and this is just small. That is why I had taken some short in crypto, pipe in USDT, and I had taken a limit order on fight on limit order. Why is it? It's not loading. Yeah, so I had taken two limit order here, short here. If market do reacts to this news, this could win. And don't forget, US. This is I'm talking about the US market here. If US does reach peace deal. Now, Fed rate monitor hike, and tomorrow, I think on Wednesday, it was Wednesday is going to be interest rate talk. Interest rate hike. Fed is going to raise interest for, like, in a long interest rate after a long time, and this could be like, and funny part is the market is not reading that. Market is not understanding that. And if Fed rate, if it cuts interest, if it raises interest rate, what what crucial part is Kevin Walsh post meeting talk. I don't know what you call. I call it post meeting talk, press conference. This, if Kevin Walsh speaks about, interest rate cut, because he was hired to be more attentive to Donald Trump, and if US reach a, he speaks about cutting interest rate, market could raise even more, and this is what market is, I think, pricing that in as well. But what happens, because US economy is always is in a very, it's hanging in a tin thread. They added 2 trillion to its debt. Inflation reached 6% because of oil. PCE report reached 6% of its oil, and uh, and 6% to it, and inflation rise to 6% based on recent PCE report. And Japan also hiked its rate for after a long time by 1%. And this is not market is not reacting to that. Market is not reacting to that at all. You know. So that is why I'm shorting a bit, taken a. If Kevin Watts says something good about rate cut, we could reach this when the market reaches, because I sense there's a lot of liquidity right around here. When stocks reaches here, when the price action reaches here, we could see a very big crash coming. With the buy the news, sell the rumor. When Iran deal reach, and if Kevin Walsh speaks about uh, uh, if Iran deal is signed, if Kevin Walsh speaks about rate cut, all, and this could be going, all could hit my stop loss, and this could be hit, and we could see a trade happening here, or 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 we could see none of this happens. We could see a very good crash, and this could pan out my way. This was just global. Now let's talk about India. We still don't have any good positive news about tax cut. Why FIS left India is because the high tax rate on investments, especially long-term capital gain tax, and falling of rupee, and imports export as well. If market and fun fact, and we still don't have a trade deal which comes in our favor. Modi keeps talking about everything what he speaks about, but don't everything what he tells. Indian economy is doing great. Stock market is a leading indicator of the economy. It tells you the entire story how the economy is doing. So Modi can say whatever in his way to get some votes in his favor, but stock market is not reacting to that. They want two things only: a trade deal. Nifty wants two things only: a trade deal which favors Indians, and with US, trade deal with US which favors India, and what do I say? What do I tell? And it cut in tax rate. This is what works. You going into other countries speaking about semiconductor mission, make in India is not going to be helping out anyway, because we are reliant on US. This is never going to change that. We are very far ahead in AI boom as well. That is why in 2026, if your market is not fully up to AI, and if your market is not fully into AI, then your stock market is not following the AI hype. this could trigger a huge, huge, uh, huge, uncertainty. And yeah, and yeah, so that's it. To markets could right now everything is bearish, bearish. So keep cash ready with you. Accumulate now. Don't buy in a bullish market. Buy it in bearish market. And then slowly when anything of this do happen, which I said about Indian markets could rally again. So yeah, uh, that's it for me today. Please like the video, subscribe, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.